right. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another day of online Pali reading class. And today is going to be day 19. And before we get started, let's respect the Buddha. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo tasse bhagavatu arahatu samma sambuddhasse. Namo tasse bhagavatu arahatu samma sambuddhasse. Namo tasse bhagavatu arahatu samma sambuddhasse. All right, so some of you were there most of you were there last Thursday. On the day we started off our new Sutta, Tirokuḍḍa Sutta. In this Tirokuḍḍa Sutta, we learned primarily how transference of merit happens, especially from living people's side to the departed ones. And now today we are going to learn how departed ones are going to look at it and what are they going to do in terms of any incoming transference from their living ones in their human world. So let's get started by looking at the text. Today I will be teaching you 3 more stanzas. We're going to be learning 3 more stanzas, not 2, because the idea is connected over 3 stanzas. 3, 4, third one, fourth one, and fifth one. Evam dadanti jnatinam ye honti anukampaka suching panitang kalena kappiyang pana bhojana. Evam dadanti jnatinam ye honti anukampaka suching panitang kalena kappiyang pana bhojanam. All right, so we'll be asking groups to pronounce, I would say, read. Group 1, please. Anybody from group 1? Today we have a new participant into group 1, Malini. Probably she might be learning a little bit today. Group 2. Yeah, Kim, yes. And
Evam dadanti jnatinam I honti anukampaka suching panitang kalina kapiyang pana bojanang.
how did you pronounce this part?
Ye honti anukampaka.
Okay, great. Yeah, great.
Thank you.
Perfect. Yeah. Group 3. Yeah, Chubin, yes.
Evam dadanti jnatinam ye honti anukampaka suching panitang kalena kapiyang pana kapiyang pana bojana. Sorry.
How did you read this one? Evam
dadanti jnatinam.
Jnatina.
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 Yes, great. Group number 4. Yes, Kebio.
Yes, thank you, Bhante. Evang dadanti niyatina, ye honti anukampaka, suching panitang kalena, kapiyang pana bojana.
Great.
Thank you.
Group 5. Yeah, Melinda.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I will give you after Apu. Melinda, are you going to read?
Bhante, thank you.
Yes.
Ewan dananti nyatinang ye honti anukampaka. Suchim panitang kalina kapiyang pana bochanan.
Here, the first line. Eva.
Ewan dananti nyatinang.
Okay, great.
Thank you, Bhante.
Okay. Group 6. Group 6. Yeah, full sock. Yes.
Ewang dadanti yatinang ye honti anukampaka suting patnitang kalena kapiyang pana bojanang.
Okay, great. Group 8. Oh, sorry, group 7. Someone from group 7. Yeah, Sumana. Yes.
Ewan dadanti yatinang ye honti anukampaka suching panitang kalena kapiyang hana hujanang.
Great. Group 8. Yeah, group 8. Siecha.
Okay, Bhante. Evam datanti natinang ye honti anukapaka suci panitam kalena kapiyam panabojana.
Great.
Thank you.
Now I'm going to give the chance to others. I think we'll start from Sister Onku.
Bhante, you call me?
Yes, you were trying to read before, right?
Oh, I
It's
see.
your
Okay.
opportunity now.
So you didn't see.
Yes.
Evang dadanti niyatinang ye honti anukampaka suching panitang kalena kapiyang panabochanang.
Right. Then we will go to the floor. Oi, please. Yes.
Thank you, Bhante.
Yes.
Ewang dadanti niyatinang, ye honti anukampaka, suchim panitang kalena, kapiyang pana bojanang.
Okay. And any?
Thank you.
Yes.
Evam dadanti nyatinang ye honti anukampaka suchim panitam kalena kapiyang pana bojanang.
And setting?
Thank you.
Bhante,
Yes, setting.
Evam dadanti nyatinang ye honti anukampaka suci panitam kalena kapian Pana Bojana.
Kapiyang Pana Bhojana.
Bojana.
I think many of you know this word, Kapiya. This is an interesting word. A lot of people use for a devotee who is accompanying a monk or somebody.
Kapya.
Ewa dadanti.
Yes.
Ewa dadanti.
I'll be asking Pochu this.
Yeah. Good evening, Bhante.
Yes, good evening.
Evam tatanti nyatinang ye honti anukampaka suchin panitang kalena kapiyang pana bojanang.
Kapiyang Pana Bhojana.
Kapiyang pana bojanang.
There's H. Bhojana.
Bojanang.
Okay. Great. Christine?
Thank you.
Yes.
Ewang dadanti nyatinang ye honti anukampaka sucing tanitang kalena kapiyang panabojana.
Okay, great. Others? Anybody wants to read?
Bhante, good evening.
Are you going to read you?
Yeah, I'm going to read.
Okay,
Bhante, it's inconvenient to on the screen, the video. So I hope you don't mind. So I just read for you. Is it okay?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Bhante. Evam dadanti natinang ye hoti anukam paka sucim panitam kalena kapiyam panabojenang.
All right. Anybody else? Okay. So we're gonna go. We could be going to the next one. Fourth stanza. Idang vo nyatinang hotu sukhita hontu nyate techa tattha samagantva nyati peta samagata. Idang vo nyatinang hotu sukhita hontu nyate techa tattha samagantva nyati peta samagata. Right, so this is very similar to the what you call the transference of merits to the departed one's statement, but you see some differences because it has been compiled in a way of a stanza here rather than a like a couple lines statement. All right, so group one.
Okay, Bhante, I will try.
Yes, please.
Idam vo nyatinang hotu sukhita hontu nyatayo te chetata samagantva natipeta samagata.
Nyati peta samagata. Yeah, great.
Thank you, Bhante.
You're from group one, right? So group two. Yes, Kim.
Idang vo nyatinang hotu. Sukita hotu nyatayo. Te cha tata samagantva. Nyati peta samagata.
Have a concern about the third line. Techa.
Techa tata samagantva.
Techa tattha samagantva.
Techa tata samagantva.
Yeah, the rest is fine. Idang vo nyati nang hotu sukita huntu nyate Te cha tattha samagantva nyati peta samagata. Just Mayoy, I will give you the chance later. Okay. Group 3. Group 3, please. Group 4. Yes, Kevin.
Yes, thank you, Bhante. Idam vo nyatinang hotu, sukita hontu nyatayo. Techa tata samagantua, nyate peta samagata.
Great.
Thank you.
Group 5. Group 5. Yeah, Melinda.
Thank you, Bhante. Idam vo nyatinang hotu, sukita hontu nyatayo. Te che tata samagantwa, nyatipeta samagata.
Teacher.
Te che tata
Not tata. Tata. Double T. Teacher tata.
Te che tata samagantwa, nyatipeta samagata.
Good. Good.
Thank you.
Then group 6.
Hello. Hello. May I try, Bhante?
You wanna try? I saw Sue. Sue was gonna read. I'll give you the chance after.
Yeah.
Sue, are you with us?
Yeah, Bhante, I thought raise hand.
I'll give the chance to her later.
Okay. Idang vo nyatinang hotu, sukita hontu nyatayo. Teja tatta samagantua, nyati peta samagata.
Oh, great. I hope you're not reciting this sutta every day, huh? Good. Okay. Group 6 or 7, actually. Group 7. Group 8. Group 8. All right, so we're gonna be CHR, yes.
Sorry, Bhante.
Yes.
Waiting for others to hands up. Okay. Idam me wo nyatinang hotu.
Did you say idam mevo?
Idambo, sorry. Idambo nyatinang hotu. Sukita hontu nyatayo. Teja takta samagantua. Nyati peta samagata.
Great. Now, it's interesting that you pointed out May part, actually. It's interesting that you even by mistake said may also here. But why do we use may here? Idam may nyati nang. Why here idam wo nyati? May means my. Wo means our. It's a preposition.
Okay, idam wo. Thank you.
Put may, that means my. And wo means our. Right? Idang normally the sutta says idang wo nyati nang hotu sukita hontu nyati, but we personally transform it, so we can say idang me nyati nang hotu. That's the difference over there. All right, so I'm going to be asking from Mayoy. Mayoy, I think you were trying to read before.
Idam wo nyatinam hotu sukita hontu nyatayo. Te je takte sama gatwa nyati peta sama gata.
Te je takte?
Te je takte sama gatwa.
I think you missed one letter.
Te je takte sama ganwa.
Gantva. There's L
Gan.
here.
Ganwa.
Techa
Teacher
tatta.
tatta sama ganwa. Ganwa.
Techa tatta samha gantva.
Teacher tatta sama ganwa.
Samagantva. Actually, there's no big difference when you say Gatva, also correct. When you say Gatva, there's a Pali, what do you call, verb like Gatva. But here, they particularly use Gantva. So, Techa Tatta Sama Gantva. All right.
Thank you, Bhante.
Then Preeti. Preeti? If Preeti is not there, we're going to be asking Oi. Go.
Thank you, Bhante.
Yes.
Idam wo nyatinang hotu sukita hontunya tayo. Te tatha samagantua nyatipeta samagata.
Great. Seri?
Thank you, Bhante.
Yes.
Idang wo nya tinang hotu sukita hontu nya tayo. Te che tatte samagat gangwa nyati peta samagata.
Techa Tatta.
Te che tatte samagantwa.
Gantva. Yes. Great.
Gantwa.
Yeah.
T-E-A-twa.
And then Pochumo. Yes.
Thank you, Bhante.
Yes.
Idang wo nya tinang hotu sukita hontu nya tayo. Te chatata samagantwa nyati peta samagata.
Yeah, great. And Shirley?
Idang wo nya tinang hotu sukita hontu nya tayo. Te chatata samagantwa nyati peta samagata.
Okay, good. And then we have Rashmi.
Thank you, Bhante. Idang ko jnatinang hotu sukhita hontu jnatayo te cha tattha samagantva jnati peta samagata.
All right. Okay, who else?
Bhante, can I try?
I'll give you the chance to yawn first, and then I will come to
Okay.
you. Yes.
Okay,
yeah.
thank you. Thank you.
Monday I try.
Yes.
Idang wu nyatinang hutu sukita huntu nyatayo deche tatte samagantua na nyati peta samagata.
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 Great. And now you.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, Bhante.
Yes.
Idam wo natinan hotu sukita hontu natayo. Techa tata samagantwa nati peta samagata.
I don't know why I heard this letter, what do you call the Natinang, like Natinang, Natinang, Natayo, Natipeta. Did you say Nati or Nyati?
This one, idam, okay, the first line is it? Idam wo natinang hontu.
Not Natina. This is what I'm going to correct. Now let me show you something here. I'll give you the chance again. We go like this. See here. Now this is not what is in here actually. Yeah. So if you say like that, Natina, Natayo, Natipeta, that's a mispronunciation. So you have to say Nyati. Idang wo Nyatina.
Nyati. That means got a Y there, is it?
Nyatayo. Huh?
Got a Y there. You mean you just
you can see this particular diacritical mark.
The top there.
See it here? Yes. And then here
Oh, I
again.
see.
See. Again.
Nia.
This is not na. This is nya.
Oh, nia. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
You want to try
nia.
again?
Yeah. Idam wo niatinang hotu.
Great. Yes.
Sukita hotu nyatayu.
Sukita hontu.
Sukita hontu nyatayu. Techa tata samagantua. Nati peta samagata.
Nyati peta samagata.
Nyati peta samagata. Oh, it's the nya is the same as the nyatinang lah.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, thank you.
All right. Anybody else?
Yeah.
Fuso? Yes. I encourage everybody to try, because it is you who develop, your own pronunciation. So better if you can try with us, so you will know a good understanding about your pronunciation. Yes, Fu.
Thank you, Bhante. Idang wo natinang hotu. Kita hontu yatayo. Te ceta te sama kantua. Yati peta sama kata.
Yeah, great.
Thank you, Bhante.
Yes. Anybody else?
Bhante, can I try, Bhante?
Yes, Kim. Go ahead.
Idang wo nya tinang hotu sukita hontu nya tayo. Teacher tatte smagantua nyati peta smagata.
Yeah, great.
Thank you, Bhante.
Others? Yes. Me? Yes.
Idang wo nyatinang hotu sukita hontu nyatayo. Teacher tata samagantua. Nyati peta samagata.
Great.
Thank you.
Yeah, cool. Yes, Fu.
Okay. Idang wo niatinang hotu sukita hontu niatayu. Teja tatta samagantua niati peta samagata.
Great. All right. I think that's all for this one. If so, we're going to be going to the next one. Pahute anna panam he sakkachang anumodare chirang jivantu no nyati yesang hetu labhamasi. Pahute anna panam he sakkachang anumodare chirang jivantu no nyati yesang hetu labhamasi. All right, group one.
Nobody, Bhante, then I try. Any here?
Yes, Annie, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Bahute annapanam hi sakkachang anumodare chirang jivantuno nyati yesam hetu labamase.
Could you go?
Sakkachang.
Sakkachang.
Sakkachang. Sakkachang.
Yeah, sakkachang. Yes, it's a very interesting Pali word actually. We're going to be studying that.
Yes, I haven't seen this one before.
Sakkachang. Pahute annapanam hi sakkachang anumodare chirang jivantu no nyati yesang hetu labhamase.
Thank you, Bhante.
How it goes. Group two. Yes, Kim.
Pahute anapanam hi sakkachang anumodare chirang jivantu no nyati isang hetu laba mase.
Great.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Group 3.
Pahute anapaname.
Suzanne, are you from group 3? Yeah, I'll give you the chance later. Group 3, please. Group 3. Group 4. Yes.
Thank you, Bhante. Pahute anapanamhi sakachang anumodare. Chirang jivantu no nyati yesang hetu laba mase.
Yeah, great.
Thank you.
Group 5. Group 5. Yes, Melinda.
Bhante, if nobody, I try. Thank you, Bhante.
Looks like nobody.
Yeah.
Group 5.
Bahu te anna panahi namhi sakacham anumodare chiran chiwantun no nyati yesang hetu damba mase.
Laba mase. Group 6.
Damba mase. Thank you.
Great. Group 6. Group 6. Someone from group 6.
Bhante, may I try?
Yes, Pretty.
Pahute anyapanami sakachang anumodare chirang jivantu no nyati esang hetu labhamase.
Labhamase. Group 7. Group 7. Yes, Sumana. Yes.
Sorry, just I will try again.
Yes.
Pahute anapanamhi sakacham anumodare chirang jivantu no nyati yesang hetu labhamase.
Yeah, great. All right, the final group, group 8. Christine, yes, correct.
Pahute anapanamhi sakacham anumodare chirang jivantu no nyati yesang hetu labhamase.
Great.
Thank you.
All right, so I'm going to be asking Suzanne and then the others who would like to read. Suzanne, you can go ahead.
Thank you.
Yes.
Pahute anapanamhi sakacham anumodare chiram jivantu no nyati yesam hetu labhamase.
Great. Then Rashmi, please.
Pahute annapanam hi sakachang anumodare chiranjivantu no nyati esang hetu labhamase.
Great. Then Sally.
Thank you, Bhante.
Yes.
Pahute anapanamhi sakacham anumodare chiram jivantu no nyati nyesam hetu labhamase.
Great.
Thank you.
Oi.
Thank you, Bhante. Pahute anapanamhi sakachang anumodare chirang jivantu no nyati yesam hetu laba masih.
Then Ocho.
Thank you, Bhante. Kapute anapananghi sakachang anumodare chiram jivantu nonyati yesang hetu labamase.
Yeah, great.
Thank you.
And Yong, please.
Okay, Bhante, I try. Bahu de anapananghi sakacham anumodari chirang jiwantu no nyati ya sang hitu rabah mase.
How do we read this part?
Ye sang.
Ye sang. Ye sang hetu labhamase.
Rabhamase.
Yeah, great.
Thank you.
I can feel that everybody's pronunciation has been better, compared to reading the very simple suttas. Mangala Sutta or Ratana Sutta. I can feel like now you are reading a sutta that you have not read that much. I can still feel that you can catch up with the pronunciation. That's one of the very good benefits. And then CH.
Okay, thank you, Bhante. Bahu te anapanamhi sakacham anumodare chiram jiwantu no nyati yesang hetu labamase.
Great.
Okay.
Anybody else?
Thanks.
Who's okay?
Thank you, Bhante.
Yes.
Pahute anapa namhi kachang omodare chirang chiwan no yati yesang hetu lapamase.
Great.
Thank you, Bhante.
That's all? Who else?
Yeah, Bhante, can I try?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Bhante.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Pahute wait, sorry, my eyes something wrong. So pahute anapanahi saka cham anu mode dari chiram jivantu no nati yesam hetu laba masi.
Yeah, great.
Thank you. Thank you, Bhante.
I think that's all, right? So if there's no one who's gonna read, and then I'm gonna be going to the explanation side. Let's go back. Okay. So today we are learning how does the transference of merits get partaken by, rejoice by the departed ones actually, and how do they look at the living beings who are giving good karmas to them. Let's see. Evam dadanti jnatinam ye honti anukampaka. Now, from the perspective of the departed ones, anybody in the living human life is going to give good karmas, is considered as being very compassionate beings, anukampaka. So they are anukampaka. Now, when you see anukampaka and then the mahakaruna or karuna, do we have a difference between anukampa and what do you call karuna? Let's try to make it a little bit different. What do you call anukampa? Anukampa, right? It comes from anukampa, anukampaka. Another virtue is karuna. Are they same? Are these two words same?
I think same, Bhante.
I think it's the same, yeah.
Same, karuna.
Are they same?
Same.
Yeah.
They are not same. Now in English we have two different meanings too. Anukampa means empathy. You put yourself in other person's shoes just to feel what is going on in that person's life, but you may not be able to help out. You know that person is suffering, going through a bad time, but you can't do much. Maybe financially, maybe it is going to be a big issue if you're going to intervene. Maybe it is not the time. So you cannot do that much, but you can empathize, right? But karuna, it is the higher version of anukampa, empathy. That means while you are empathizing for that person, you can do something for that person. That means it is what you call, it is the expanded version of karuna. Now here, not many people are going to think about that I'm going to give good karmas to another person's life unless there is a connection, right? Especially now the connection here goes by an immediate family member. Maybe mother, maybe father, maybe spouse, maybe children. So there is more into anukampa side, empathy in the first place. And we know we cannot do that much to somebody who passed away unless we do a merit transference, right? So rather than saying karuna, it was given as anukampaka. That means even thus those living beings, right? What you call living beings, they are, now the translation has been given as compassion, I would say empathetic. When they are empathetic toward their departed ones, they are going to, what you call, give good karmas. Now, when they are going to give good karmas to the departed ones, you can see kalena, panitam, suching. Kalena means at the right time. Panitam means pure. Suching means excellent. Kappiyam pana bhojan, suitable food and beverages. What is kappiyam here? Kappiyam means suitable. Pana means drink, and bhojana means food. Now, how do we understand kappiya here? The kappiya here and the kappiya that you know in your Buddhist society. Have you seen some monks have some kappiyas? What have you understood about kappiyas?
Bhante, is it the same spelling? Kappiya and the kappiya?
Yes. Kappiya. You
So
could see a slight change.
Helper. A monk's companion, kappiya.
Yeah, monastic helper. Now, this was a concept that came into the text. I wouldn't say the text, mostly the Buddhist societies at a certain time. Because at the time of the Buddha, he didn't have kappiya, because he did everything by himself, and most of these monks. But kappiya generally means suitable. Let's say that now, if we take the modern kappiya, that means there are things that the monastic is not suitable to probably accept, probably deal with, so that person is trying to make such suitable to the monastic. That is how we're going to take it here. But there are some social issues. Get it? Anyways, kappiya means suitable. Have you ever heard this Pali word kapya is being used in other contexts, in the suttas, in the text?
When you take something, fruits that got seeds, they say kapya Bhante, isn't it?
These are also some practices, what do you call, some of the Vinaya practices. And also when devotees offer a katina robe, and then monks, they accept as a group, and then they choose one other monk, they offer it to that particular monk. Now, when you offer a robe, only you offer to that one monk, right? But katina robe is offered 2 times. You offer to the Sangha, Sangha offer to one particular monk. And then that monk has to make it, what do you call, appropriate. We call it suitability. He has to make it suitable. We call that process as put a, what do you call, a process, make it a process into the kapya process. Otherwise that monk cannot use the katina robe. So kapya, the word kapya generally means the suitability, right? The Pali idea is suitability. Now, when the living beings are very anukampakas, I would say empathetic, then they are going to, what do you call, give good karmas to their departed ones in the form of food and beverages to the relevant people. Definitely the monastics or those ones at the right time. Those food and beverages should be pure, and they have to be in good condition. Excellent too. Right. Any questions about this stanza?
Bhante,
yes,
the switching is pure. I think Panitang is excellent. I think your arrow, Bhante.
What's that?
Panitang is excellent. Excellent, isn't it? Bhante, you put pure.
Kalena. Are you in the drawing? Huh?
Excellent.
Kalena means at the right time.
Yeah.
Panitang is excellent, and suching means pure.
Yeah, I mean your arrow. Yeah.
It has to be, yes, it has to be like this. Yes. Yes. Any questions?
Bhante, I have, this is Annie. Like in the during the Katina ceremony, right? When they only made a robe and it's offered to one particular monk. So is it the same, like you say, they have to put it in the kapya box and all that? Is it the same?
I don't think devotees offer the katina robe to one monk. Maybe a senior
no, but the one
monk
that
is
they
accepting.
The one that they saw during Katina.
Yes.
During Katina ceremony, they saw one robe.
Yes.
So that robe is being offered to one monk.
Not one monk. That katina robe. Actually, we call it robe because it will become a katina when the monk does the suitability process. That particular robe is offered to the senior Sangha member.
Okay.
In that big group. So that senior Sangha member accept on behalf of all the Sangha. Then they all have to discuss which monk they are going to give the robe to after.
I see. All right.
That is how it works. So then that's why I said the robe that is offered on the Katina day is being offered 2 times.
Yes.
First by the devotees, second by the Sangha members. But initially, senior Sangha member has to accept it because you have to offer it to somebody, right? It doesn't mean that particular senior Sangha member is going to use it. So the idea is this suitability process, it's kapya process. That is why I wrote that up.
Right. Thank you, Bhante.
All right. Any other questions about the first stanza? First means the third stanza.
Bhante, can I ask?
Yes, Christine.
In the text here, suitable drink and food, is it served to the departed relative? And
no,
can they
no.
Can they actually
what is implied here is that you are offering it to someone who you can create good karmas. In Buddhism, we are not offering food to the departed ones directly because we know they cannot take them. That is why what we call by merit transference. In the Buddhist text, we are offering it to someone who is more virtuous so that we create good karmas. Only those good karmas can be transferred to the departed one. So here what is implied is, now those living beings whose departed ones are memorized by offering dana or food, beverages to what you call to monastics or those who have some qualities. That is what we understand here. Not that you offer food in front of somebody's, they are cultural things in different cultures. So in Buddhism, we don't believe that they can take foods that way. But it's a cultural thing. In many cultures, they do it. Even Sri Lankan culture, they do it. They know this, but they do it. So
Yes.
It's a two-way thing.
In Chinese culture, we do offer food to our ancestors.
Yes,
at
it's
home.
okay. It's okay. We're
Yeah,
not gonna
so
do
that
a
in
very
Buddhism,
frequent.
they say departed relative not able to take the drink and
They
food.
cannot.
They just
Then if they can, why are you going to give good, what you call food to the monks and sangha? You don't have to then. Then you can better give it to the departed ones directly. They are gone already. So they are not.
so it's the same like Qingming, where we go the grave praying. Qingming, we bring a lot of food to the tomb place.
I'm not good at understanding Chimping, but in the Buddhist text, what we have to understand is that we know that they are already gone. We cannot communicate with them through the actual food. What we do is that there is a way that the Buddha showed us to make a connection with them. That is, we're going to give food, good, let's say, excellent, pure, these good food, beverages at the right time to the virtuous people. By offering those food and beverages to those virtuous beings, we create good karmas. And those good karmas, we're going to make a wish with those good karmas. That wish will help them to take good karmas.
Okay.
I think we will understand that in the next couple of stanzas.
Okay. Thank you, Bhante.
Yes. Seren, you have a question?
Yes, Bhante.
Yes.
Since they couldn't take the physical food, like the peta who can receive our merits, I just wonder whether they get hungry or not. Then how do they get full? I mean, their stomach get hungry. Then how do they satisfy their hunger?
It's that question has to be answered by understanding the definite nature of the peta. Some petas, they are consuming dirty things, so they are not able to consume good stuff, and we don't believe that the petas can eat human food exactly the way that we are eating. So maybe just to help themselves make access to whatever their food in a much better way could be the plan by giving good karmas to them. We don't know exactly what food they are eating, but some petas, they consume on dirty things. Yeah. But definitely not the food that you are eating, because they are not able to consume them. I think even the water, they can't eat, they can't drink, because there are reasons for why they can't make use of natural things because of their papa karmas in their past lives. Even they can see good food, they can't eat because of the bad karmas they had done in their previous lives. Right? So the next stanza says, how do the living beings make the transference of merits? By giving food and beverages to the virtuous people. This is what they do. I think you know this statement very well, but we will study a little bit more. Idam vo jnatinam hotu sukhita hontu jnate. Now, idam means
Thinking.
Not exactly. Idam means this, whatever the good karma you may have been doing, referring to that particular good karma. Idam. Vo jnatina. Vo jnatina means, vo means our, or you could say may, that means my. Jnatina, may all these good karmas, or may this good karma be on the departed person that I am wishing in my mind. Not even that, we expect Sukhita hontu jnate. May my departed person be happy or be well. Why it was not Sukhita hotu? Why it was not Sukhita hotu jnate? Why it was hontu jnate?
Hontu is for many. It's
Hontu
plural.
means plural, right? And hotu means singular. So may, my, because we don't know how many departed ones are there in my previous lives who are expecting good karmas from me. Techa tatta samagantva. Jnati peta samagata. Now it refers to a certain group of departed ones at that point. I mean, those who have gathered. Techa tatta. Samagantva means gathered. So assuming that means when you are transferring good karmas, you are supposed to think that these departed ones should be able to be present in your vicinity, right? Those who have gathered. And jnati peta samagata, who have gathered over there, those departed relatives, they have samagata. Now there's another compound word here, jnati peta. We call it jnati sometimes, most of the time, but here it is taken as jnati peta. Right? When you say jnati, jnati means your departed, not even departed ones, your relatives, jnati. But when you say jnati peta means your departed relatives. That's a very good Pali word, jnati peta. Who are you going to give good karmas to? My jnati peta, not peta only. Jnati peta. Right? That's a very good Pali word. Any questions about this context? Stanza number 4.
Bhante, may I ask a question?
Yes.
This idam wo is, you say our, then at the bottom, the verse 5, idam no. Also our.
Yeah. Wo, no, same. It's a, yeah, it is same actually.
Okay.
Wo, no, it's same. Now that one is the wish from the departed ones. We will be studying that too. Wo and no, they are same. They mean our.
Bhante?
So
Bhante?
this is, may this go to our relative. This one is the departed one wish for the.
This one is our wish. Our wish to the
Wish
departed.
for the departed.
In the next stanza, it is their wish to us. Departed ones wish to us. Yes, Kim?
Jnati peta is the departed relative, is it? Jnati
Yeah, that's
peta.
a very good Pali word to clearly say that. Now, when you say jnati could be living beings also. Your living relatives who are still living with you. But when you say in Pali jnati peta, definitely they are your relatives who passed away. Jnati peta. What peta? Jnati peta.
One and many, is it? Jnati is many.
You could take the plural. My departed relatives.
Okay, thank you, Bhante.
Yes. Now, when you say jnati peta, it is not in one life of your jnati peta. How many Jnati Petas are there in our Sansaric life? So many Jnati Petas. They are coming after us. Yeah. Sometimes this Jnati Peta, they have been helping us, supporting us. Now, there's a saying normally in the normal society, some Buddhist societies, there's one teacher, one mother, one father. Any of our, maybe one of the very favorite person in our life, who became a father to us, who became a mother to us, who became a teacher to us. They have been very much into us. Maybe not in this life, not in the last life, but many lives over the samsara. So they have been coming to us. So when we wish, may all my Jnati Petas who have gathered here be able to receive good karmas, that's a very good wish. Other questions about this stanza?
Bhante, so if Bhante, will you hear?
Yes.
Jnati Peta. So can we say like departed friends, Mita Peta? So when we do transference of marriage, we transfer to both Jnati Peta and Mita Peta. Okay.
Okay, so you look at it from a different context. Yes, Jnati could be relatives, Mita could be friends. Actually, when you say Jnati not only means in Pali relatives. Jnati also has another meaning, those people who we know. So friends also those who we know. The far version and near version. Near version is those who we know. And the consanguineous, the blood relatives, the consanguineous relative, relationships are the primary idea of Jnati, blood relations. But if you look at in Pali dictionaries, Jnati also has an idea, those who I know you know. That means friends, companions, anybody. So, yeah. And also in this sansaric life, who has not been a relative to us? Just imagine. In that sense, now we call our friends now, but they may have been our relatives in many lifetimes too, in that region. So when you say Jnati Peta, they all are included. Friends, companions, those who are not even blood relatives, they all are relatives. They all are part of this Pali word, Jnati Peta.
Thank you, Bhante.
Yeah. All right, let's go to the...
May I ask?
Yes.
The stanza number 4, Edang wo nyatinang hotu. Can we write wo nyatinang hontu?
Idang wo nyatinang hotu. Sukita hontu nyatayo. Now, when you say idam me nyatinang hotu sukita hontu nyatayo, actually the idea why it has become hotu, because you are referring to idam, this good karma be to them. You get what I mean? Now here, that's why I said idam means this good karma be on them. And then you say, may all my good karma, may all my departed ones be well and happy. At that point, it will become plural, second line. First line, simply because it refers to this good karma, this particular good karma. So the verb has become singular.
Oh, I see. Oh, thank you, Bhante.
Then the translation could have been, may these good karmas go to our relative. You say, may this, idang means this. All right, so the last one. This is interesting. Why? Now we, as living beings, do our part. Now here you will understand how departed ones wish for us. Pahute annapanam he sakkachang anumodare chiram jivantu no nyati yesang hetu labhamase. Can anybody tell me where is the wish of the departed ones over here? These two are this is the wish of the
our
departed.
relatives live long.
Chirang
Chirang.
jivantu no nyati ye sanghetu labhamase. May our relatives live long, those to whom we owe this kin. That means, how do the departed ones consider this transference of merits from you? They think they are grateful to you. That means they have to pay something for you. Right? Sometimes, let's say there is a relative who passed away all of a sudden, right? And the relatives of that departed person is giving lots of good karmas to the departed. So the departed one takes it in a way that he or she has to be very grateful, because that means in one other life or many other lives, this departed person has to pay back. Right? See, those to whom we owe this kin, they are grateful to you. In one way, they are grateful to you by wishing you, good health and all these things. At the same time, because you have been doing, they are trying to do the same to you. Let's see. Pahute annapanami. Pahute means? What is pahute? Now, the translation. Yeah, abundant. Lot of. Annapanami means? Anna means? Anna?
Food.
Kim can remember Anna because
Annalakshmi.
yes. Anna Lakshmi means food.
Yeah.
Food of Lakshmi. Yeah? Anna means food. Yes, she remembers well. Panam, Pana means drink. That means now there are lots of food and drinks, given in memory of them. Sakkacham anumodare. Sakkacham anumodare. Sakkacham means very interesting Pali word too. Sakkacha means in the appropriate way, in the most appropriate way, or in the correct way. So, anumodari. So, respectfully offer their thanks. That means now departed ones, they are thanking back. Or they are very grateful to the living beings for properly giving them the good karmas. Let's study a little bit about this Pali word, anumodare. How do we understand this Pali word? Anumodare? Anumodana. Pali word.
Rejoice. Rejoice.
Rejoice. What is modana?
Modati is rejoice.
Modana?
Modana is joy.
Huh? Modana means? Modana means take joy. Huh? Take joy about a particular thing. Anumodana means that you are going to be happy by looking at a certain activity. Now, departed ones do that, looking at how they are living beings offer food and beverages to the virtuous beings, monastics, so other maybe ascetics, maybe good beings. So they are happy by looking at that particular activity or those dana activities, and how they are grateful and how they are giving their appreciation to the living beings is that Chiram Jivantu Vunyati. May our relatives, living beings, live long. Now here you can see again Nyati. Now they also call Nyati. They refer to they refer Nyati to their living beings actually. That's why it is good to see Nyati Peta and Nyati. Nyati means those who are still living, but You could say, you could imply Nyati to be departed ones too, but Nyati Peta could be a good term for the departed ones. Chiram Jivantu no Nyati. Chiram means
Long.
Jivantu.
Life.
May our relatives who have given us good karmas live long. Yesam hetu labhamasi. Yesam hetu. Yesam hetu means those to whom we owe this particular gain. Labhamas. This is a very an ancient Pali verb, actually, Vedic, a Sanskrit type of Pali word, labhamasi, owe this gain. So the the concise idea here is that when departed ones are being given lots of good karmas in memory of their previous life, they are simply thankful to the living beings who are doing that. Not just being thankful, they are also wishing you good, what you call, long life, chirang jivantu. And then they are making it as a point of gratefulness, and they are making sure that they think about, they make note of whatever the good activities you've been doing for them. Kevion, you have a question?
Yes, Bhante, thank you.
Yes.
Bhante, just now you mentioned about sakachang anumodare.
Yes.
The word sakachang can we also say is wholeheartedly. That means we are offering wholeheartedly, besides respectfully.
Sakacha generally means that this Pali word has been mentioned in many places. That means sakachang deti. Sakachang deti means you are offering dana or anything in the proper way. Let's say that you are going to offer some dana to a monk, monastic, maybe to somebody. Then you are concerned about what food that they are really in need of. So you are making sure that you are giving something that is really necessary for them, and respect also a part of it. Right? Basically, sakkacha means you are offering anything that is really necessary for those recipients. Yes, so you could say wholeheartedly, but the literal idea is that whatever is necessary for that particular dana.
All right, understand. Thank you, Bhante.
That is why you say sakkachang danang datva sakko hoti. There's a saying that's the name of the god called Sakka came because he offered dana by understanding what was very necessary for the people at that time. This is one Sakka. Yes, who on?
Yes, Bhante. These departed relatives. Last week, Bhante, you mentioned about only if they are reborn in this realm, paradatu pajivi. So only born in this realm can they receive the good karmas?
That is what we have to understand, because that is the only sutta where we understand how does the merit transference really work at this time. But it does not say that those beings can never receive good karmas. It says if you expect, let's say now you go to the temple tomorrow morning and you're going to offer dana, thinking about one particular departed person. And then you think, may all these good karmas be on that particular departed person. If that departed person was reborn in the Paradatu Pujivi only, that person can get good karmas by tomorrow morning. Let's say that person became a human, then that person does not need good karmas. Now they're going to be stored until that person gets a good karma, gets a good life, another life, especially maybe a Paradatu Pujivi life, something like that. Or let's say you have other relatives who are waiting for you. We don't know who they are, but they are coming up, they are taking good karmas. So this whole process, what you call the whole conceptual idea of how departed ones give back the appreciation come from a phenomenon where they can only receive good karmas. Otherwise, they cannot make this wish, right? Yes, that's how we understand that. Make sense?
Yes,
Okay.
Bhante.
Yes, Serin?
Yes, Bhante. This stanza, Pahute Anapa Namhi, the translation is around the food and drink.
Yeah, that's the idiomatic translation. Don't worry about it.
That actually what it meant here, as we learned from Bhante, actually about the food and drink, actually it's not the food and drink that they can consume, it's just that the good karma that we the good merits that we accrued by giving this dana to the virtuous people. That is the meaning actually from what I learned. Is that true? Is that, am I right, Bhante?
Yeah, I will explain to you that with the previous lesson. Let's go to our previous lesson, lesson 18. See this one over here. Pahute annapanam
Hello.
kajjagujje upattite na te sankoti sarati sattanam kamma pacchaya. When abundant food and drink of many kinds is prepared, no one remembers them at all because of those beings' past unwholesome deeds. Now, what does it mean? Does this mean that when you are making a lot of food, you are going to the cemetery and then putting one dish out of all these and then asking them to come and eat? It is not the idea here. When you are creating good food, you are doing a certain dana ceremony, and then you are going to give to, because you never know what happened to your departed ones, where they were reborn. Right? So you are bringing dana to those monks. You can't simply bring a dana. You have to prepare well. You have to plan well. You have to organize well. So definitely they're going to be good food, right? So then you are going to remember them at that point. When you make food for you, you will not think about those departments. That is why the idea here is not that you are making lots of food for the departed ones. You are making lots of food depending on the dana ceremony, depending on the number of monks who you are going to offer. And then your main purpose is that you are going to create lots of good karmas and then to give good karmas to departed ones, because you know that they cannot physically come and eat.
I have Bhante.
Yes.
Thank you, Bhante.
Hello, Bhante.
Yes, Kim. Yes.
I have Bhante.
Hello, how are you?
How are you?
What's the name?
Erin.
Avery. How are you?
I'm 4 years old.
I'm 4 years old.
Yes, I can think about your age.
Just
all right. Any other questions?
serving the class.
Bhante,
Hello.
Yes.
I have one question.
Can you identify yourself?
This is Preeti.
Preeti. Okay, Preeti.
Yeah.
Yes, go ahead.
This called it as a Pitru Paksha, right? The people in this period in India, the people offer foods and some, some foods and some other ornaments, something, clothes to their ancestors, departed ancestors. And some Brahmins came and do some puja. So what is the difference between this Buddhist term and these Brahmin terms?
Now this is why a lot of people get confused. They also think maybe the Sutta also says something similar. So there's a Pali word called Dakkhina. In Sanskrit we call Dakshina at that time. That means people simply give food to departed ones, like in many other cultures nowadays. But the Buddha said, your departed ones cannot eat or drink this food, and they cannot receive this food because they have already passed it. So what I suggest people to do is that you bring this food to somebody who is higher in morality, higher in samadhi, higher in panya. So offer those food to them and then create good karmas and then give those good karmas to the departed. That is the Buddhist way. That is the difference between the Brahmanist and other cultural way and the Buddhist way of transference of merits. Now, just because I said this, Dhamma folks, don't stop your cultural offering to the departed ones, okay? Please continue your cultural offerings. It's okay. I mean, the Buddhist way is...
Very difficult to stop.
No, you don't have to stop.
Yeah, very difficult to stop those who doesn't believe the Buddhist way. It's very difficult.
No, Annie, I think you should not stop doing your cultural thing. That is up to you. I always tell that is your identity, they are your roots. But if you want to look at it from like Preeti asked, what is the Buddhist way? Buddhist way is, Buddha said, departed ones cannot eat, cannot drink your food. That's why you have to bring them to a higher person who has higher morality, sila, samadhi, panya. And you create good karma. And you give good karmas to them, not the food to them, not the drinks to them. That is the Buddhist version. So if you understand these two, culturally, you can go ahead with your own cultural thing. But the Buddhist wise, you know how this transference of merit works in the Buddhist way. All right, any more questions? We can go for another couple of questions. Yeah, right.
Bhante,
Thank you,
can I
Bhante.
ask?
Yes, Christine?
Is it considered wrong view if we know that they cannot take food and drink, but we continue offer them? That's
No,
my question.
I don't think so. That's why I say take it in two different ways. Because in some cultures, they have ways of keeping food. Maybe you might be doing the cultural, but conceptually, intellectually speaking, from the Buddhist point of view, you know how merit transference works. So I think you should find a perfect balance between these two. Yeah. So better to do the both then. Right?
Okay, thank you.
Yes, better to do the both.
Bhante,
And the other thing, can you give me a minute? Christine, the other very interesting thing is that when somebody passed away, this is the point that where people get really, confused. When someone passed away, they are trying to look at that person in nature. We cannot stop that in the first place. That is why they are thinking they can come back, and definitely they can come back according to Sutta. I mean, they can physically make an interaction, right? So this is the normal thing, right? So thinking about what they have used, how they ate, what they like, right? And then giving what they like to eat, and all that. So I think it's a very common idea. It's a very natural idea, natural tendency for people to do like that. But if you slowly understand the Buddhist teachings, you will know that they are not able to eat, drink as what they used to drink and eat before, because they have already passed away. And then the only thing they need is good karmas. Good karmas are not food. Good karmas are not drinks. Good karmas are your good wishes. You cannot make those good wishes without doing good karmas. So that means in Buddhism, giving good karmas is little, what do you call? Little, activity-based things. Now, in many other cultures, you buy stuff and you give, you think that they're going to get. But in Buddhism, it's not like that. You have to first be a good person, or you have to find good people, and then to create a good karma. Thereby, you are going to get good karmas to give to departed ones. Carry on. Yes.
Yes, thank you, Bhante. Yeah, just wanted to ask the question that you have just mentioned about the good karmas and all that. So when we do the transfer of merits to the departed ones, and we are not sure whether they have already taken rebirth. So when you do the transfer, we don't think of a specific or a particular relative. So we just say idame nyatinam hotu as a general. Is that correct?
Unless it is that person's that anniversary. Let's say that person passed away 1 week ago, maybe 3 weeks, maybe very recently. Definitely you have to think about that person, right?
Yeah, but
Definitely
we are
you
not
have-
sure whether they.
But let's say after many years, then you have a bunch of departed ones. Many people might have passed away in the name of Allah. At that point, you're going to do a general transference of merits.
Oh, I see. Okay.
That is how we do. But let's say somebody just passed away, maybe a particular incident, then you're going to think about that person in particular.
Okay. But Bhante, is it true that once you have already died, but then you should have taken rebirth immediately, depending on your karma? So how do we know whether the person has taken rebirth or not? But you're
We
thinking
don't
of
know. We don't know. We don't have to know.
Yeah.
And that's not actually, well, if we learn through Buddhism, we know that once we die, we are reborn in a good place or a bad place or wherever. And even this is applicable to all these other beings. But we might be very concerned about our friends, our dearly cordial ones near to us, right? So the only thing what we can guess, what we can feel is that if that person passed away with some good thoughts, even that we don't know. Some people, they are talking good, but don't know what's happening in their mindset, right? So if they have been able to manage those moments, definitely they should have been born in a good place. But nobody can say that. And plus, we don't need to look at it too. We don't need to be worried about it too. It's a very personal, individualistic thing. Only the Buddha can say, depending on his, what he call, Chutupapatanya. He knows how people die. And for us, it's not very material because if we know how things happen, definitely people are reborn right away, right after they pass away.
Thank you, Bhante.
We have a question over here, Bhante. In what occasion people chant this sutta? Can we chant? No, we don't have to chant this sutta. This is not actually, Tirokuḍḍa Sutta is not being chanted normally as a paritta. It's a sutta. In your chanting book, I don't think you will see this sutta, right? This is a sutta. This is not a paritta. Sutta, paritta, they are two different types. But normally, all suttas are, parittas are suttas too. So we don't chant this. This sutta clearly explains or merely explains that how merit transference work back and forth from the living being side to the departed ones, from departed ones side to the living being side. You don't have to chant this sutta. You can chant the normal suttas as you, you should chant. All right, I think that's all for today. And we will be then transferring good karmas to the departed ones and the deities, Devanaga and Deka. May all the good karmas which we've been accumulating today be transferred to all the departed ones. May departed ones be well and happy. May they be able to release from any painful lives that they've been going through. If they were already reborn in a place of comfort, happiness, may they be able to improve those lives, practice more Dhamma. Finally, attain the supreme bliss of Nibbana. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Idam me jati nam hotu sukhita huntu nyatayo. Idammi yati nang sukita huntunyate. Idammi yati nang sukita huntunyate. May Devanaga Mahitika also be well and happy. May they receive all these good karmas and may they protect all of you, all of us for good health, quality of life, and prosperity. May Devanaga Mahitika finally attain the supreme bliss of Nibbana. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Ittavata cha ammihi sambitang punya sampadang sabbe deva anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Ittavata cha ammihi sambitang punya sampadang sabbe bhuta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Ittavata cha ammihi sambitang punya sampadang sabbe satta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Akasattha cha bhummattha devanaga mahindika punyantang anumoditva chirang rakkhantu lokasasanang. Akasattha cha bhummattha devanaga mahindika punyantang anumoditva chirang rakkhantu desanam. Akasattha cha bhummattha devanaga mahindika punyantang anumoditva chirang rakkhantu mang paranti chirang rakkhantu tvam sadati. In this endless samsaric journey, may we be in the company of the Kalyana Mittas and not be with the Papa Mittas. You're going to make the wish thinking this way. Imina punya kammene mami bada samagamu satang samagamu hotu yavanibana pantya. Finally, may all the good karmas which we've been accumulating today by discussing another area of the Tirokuḍḍa Sutta be supportive and helpful for all of us to attain supreme bliss of Nibbana. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Abhivadana siris nichang vaddha pachayino chattaru dhamma vaddhanti ayuvanu sukhang balang ayurarugya sampatti sakka sampatti mevacha ato nibbana sampatti iminati samihunchatu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. That's the end of the class for today. And I hope you have a good night and see you then next Thursday. Have a good evening. Good night.
Thank you, Bhante. Good night, Bhante.
Thank you, Bhante. Good night.
Thank you very much, Bhante. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Bye bye, everybody. Have a good evening.
Good evening.
Bhante. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Take care. Bye-bye.
Say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Thank you, Bhante. Thank you, everyone.
you.
Have a good night. Coming week. Thank you. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Bhante.
Thank you.
Okay, bye. Bye. Thank you.
Who is that? Who is that? Who is that? Who is this?
I don't know.
Auntie. Okay, bye, dear. Sadhu. Sadhu, sadhu.
Right? Is it Buddha?
This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of them scream.
5 of them screaming because they're not showing their face.
Okay. Good night, Kim. Good night, Hiren.
Belinda.
Good night. Take care.
Thank you. Bye. Good night. Thank you, Bhante. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Good night.
I came to your house. You were not there.
Yeah, she's at school.
Yes.
Yeah, she was at school.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Next time.
Next time, see you.
Next time.
See you again. See you again, say.
See you again.
See you again.
Bye,
Okay.
Bhante.
Good night.
Bye, Bhante.
Okay.
So nice, he pronounced your calling you Bhante. Cough.
Yes, yes. Follows you. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Okay, see you, Kim. See you, Melita. See you. Okay.
Cannot.
Okay, Auntie Yuju is there. There. She's not, her camera is off. See, Auntie Yuju, where is she now?
He's sleeping.
She's sleeping. Yuju, where are you? Yuju, switch on the camera. Ah, there she is.
Oh. Hello, you two. How are you? Are you from your house?
Yeah, muted. Turn
Oh.
on speaker. Turn on your speaker. Now the turn or not?
Okay. I can't.
Okay.
Okay.
She came in halfway.
I know. She went for a week, huh? You just came back. Oh, good.
Still muted,
Okay.
you're muted. Cannot hear you. Yuju. Are you there?
Yeah, it's okay. I think she got disconnected.
Okay. I
Okay,
think
good night, Kim. See you
Night,
tomorrow. Good night, Evan. Yeah.